Now while he's on the bend, I'm going to swap. And you see how I just put my hand in front of his eye? I'm going to move this hip. Right now he should have already moved. So I just gave him a little bit of encouragement there. You can get so much done with this simple exercise. Because a horse like him is teaching him to slow down. He doesn't get to play. So that goes back in my previous videos. I said something about the 4 points of the body I want the horse to move, and that's 2 of them. I've been concentrating on primarily riding this horse. So I backed off with some of the groundwork. There we go. But I want, like right there, if I walk to that hip, on my shoulder, I expect him to move. And yeah, he ran into my cracker. But that's his problem, ain't mine. Because right there, see, difference? So first off, we're going to start with you just moving that hip. And that's it. Now, the sequence I want you to do, we're going to start on his left side. Get your hand up there. Now, if you feel like he's too close to you, swing your rope. If you feel like it. Use that natural instinct you ladies got. Like right there, see, he didn't move that hip. Right. My first step, I give it to him. That second step, I'm going to say, move that hip. And I want him bent. But see, I'm not pulling. When he does the right thing, that's slacking my line. Because I know where I want that head, and that's where I'm going to keep that line at. Alright, you give it a shot. Now don't just start swinging, hon. First step is his, second step, but just swing once. Don't henpeck it, because like right now his feet's moving, you shouldn't have to do nothing. Now if you took another step, get your right hand up higher. Because you want him to be able to see it. You know, you get a lot done by controlling that hip. And this way, like Jet here, he's a playful horse, and he's just a 2-year-old, so if you start doing this stuff in Liberty, he thinks you're just going to play, so he thinks he gets to run and buck around and be stupid. And the bad part about that, when I get in the saddle, he thinks he gets to do the same thing. Well, that's unacceptable. Now him, I had a real problem, him biting me. When I was riding him, he'd be at a lope and he'd just slam on the brakes and bite me. So what I did, I started riding him on bungees. So that way he'd correct himself. He'd swing around and try to bite me, the bungee would stop him, and I just rode him. And now I've switched over to Argentine bit. Because I'm starting to put the finishing touches to him under saddle. And actually with that little bit of shank, it helps control, you know, because I'm trying to get away where I don't have to ride him with bungees all the time. So with that little bit of shank, he feels it. Pardon?
Do I want him pivoting or walking?
Eventually that would be our goal, where he would just pivot on the front end. But right now I just want you to get it in his head that you're going to control his feet. Now right there you go. But slow it down some. Okay? So that way he'll get out of that playful mode. Because we got to get in his head when that lead's on him. It's business. It's no fun and games. You know, this horse brings up an example yesterday. A person came to foster a horse, and she's supposed to train it. And me and Nikki's got a bet on, because I told her that if the woman's honest, the horse, there you go. Yeah, don't back off of him just because he threw that head. Anyway, the horse got in back of the trailer. It took him an hour to get that horse in the trailer, because I sat back under, me and Chris and another person sit back underneath the shade watching. Because if they don't ask my help, I'm not going to give it to them. And that horse's feet just stopped. He wasn't scared back of that trailer. He just stopped. Now this horse is past history, and I told this woman about this. This horse learned when it didn't want to do something, it didn't have to do it. So here she's going to take this horse and rehab it. There you go. She's already set the groundwork for that horse. That horse, just by putting that horse in a trailer, horse already got her number. Because the horse just stood there. And finally she got, I think she used hay or something, didn't she? She used a little bit of hay. And I say, well, Johnny don't want to do it. Poor little Johnny. Well, poor little, that was a lot better, Tara. You see how he just got out of there? That's what you want. You just want him to get out of there. So when you are doing groundwork at home with him, slow it down and keep it simple.
Okay.
So you got complete control, so the mishaps ain't very big. And then you can, because he would get carried away, because he does so reactionary. If I really fine tune like my horses, I can just barely think one way, and he's going to go. But with him, we want to slow him down. We don't want to feed his playfulness.
Okay.
Now, when like the back and forth stuff, if you get into that and want to do that, when you see he start doing it slowly, then if you want to start playing with him, go ahead and jump in front of him, let him move fast, but always back and back down. So go somewhere where you can slow it back down and get control of him. So if you want, go ahead and step out. Now, a horse like him, like I said, the last couple rides been good, but you know, when you're working any horse, don't expect every day a green horse to do good. Because there are going to be days that this horse is going to So right now I'm just going to move him out. We're going to work on his neck reining. So I'm going to pick up my directional line, which is my right one right now. I'm going to keep my left rein on his neck. And we're just going to work my directional line when he's on the... And something cut up his hiney. Got like, oh crap. See, this way he couldn't see the mare as good as he could coming this way. See, this way when we were loping, he could see that full side of that mare. So he knows where that mare's at. But this way, all he sees is a head. And if you go on YouTube when this is up, I'll put that on the highlights so I don't have to pay for it. You'll see it every time it was right by that mare. So he's probably thinking that mare's going to bite him on the butt. So I'm always thinking and looking. So anyway, as I always say, be true to the horse, they'll be true to you. First and foremost, be true to yourself, people. You have to be. And live in the moment, but be able to look ahead at the same time. But don't get so caught up in our objectives, because I got tons of stuff going on. If I got caught up where I want to be here next few months, I'd have less hair than what I have now, and it'd be more gray. But I just live in the moment. I know where my objective is, but it's one foot at a time, and eventually I'll get there, and that's the way it should be. So with that preaching done, somebody wants to roll. To my kids, special person out there, stay like KDA, God bless, take care.